being a high school kid in the 80s in Toronto, I was so enamored by the messages that Kenneth put out in his advertising. And I remember, you know, the idea that he could take something happening in the world that had nothing to do with the world of fashion, but then marry it to his brand. Sometime in the 80s, there was so much in the news about Imelda Marcos and all of the shoes that she owned while her country was falling apart, and how she was completely well-heeled during a time of crisis. And I think Kenneth really put that into perspective. And I think in the ad, Kenneth specifically called out Imelda Marcos for owning over 2,000 pairs of shoes, while at the same time, she couldn't have owned a pair of Kenneth Coles. Is Kenneth taking a risk when he actually uses his brand to raise awareness of the things that are happening in this world? Absolutely, and thank God he's doing that. It takes a man like Kenneth to make you realize that things can't be just about a beautiful coat or a beautiful pair of shoes. When you gamble and put a message out there, you're going to get opposing points of view. But when you do, it's when people remember who you are. There's a lot of mediocre in the world of fashion, but there's not a lot of people with a point of view. And when you get to someone who does, you stand up and you listen.